taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's spilled, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scope, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Peace. Oh shit, I'm fucking gone, yo. I'm thinking it's the end of this shit. Hey nigga, hey, what it do, man? Shuttleworth the God, aka the GOAT artist, aka Lauderdale Boss, LB, you know what it is, man. RingGameRadio.com in the building. El Capitan, world still out. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey yo, what's good? You know who this is? Your boy King People. They got box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. So, you're asking, you want to know who's banned?
Well, of course.
Fucking Mike. If Michael Brantley from the fucking Houston Astros doesn't get a hit and win me some money, he gonna get banned. But I gotta wait a couple more innings. So, but let me see. Oh, who's banned? Okay, I'll tell you exactly who's banned. Anybody that said that they would take dinner with Jay-Z over $500K, you are banned, because even Jay-Z said today, I would take the money, and that should have always been the fucking choice. So if you choose dinner with Jay-Z, you are banned.
You should never get inside. You should have never been inside in the first place.
Yeah,
for real.
Stupidity.
And I'm a Jay-Z. I'm a host. Whatever. That's such a dumb conversation.
You see how wild that nigga's hair is? What the fuck am I gonna sit there and look at this nigga and talk to him for, nigga? Like, give me the money, yo. Fuck out
Especially now. What the fuck could he tell me now? How to be on some damn... How to be a puppet for these crackers? Man, fuck that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
how could not get Kaepernick his job back in the NFL? Like,
nigga trying hard to be bohemian. Nigga needs to...
Yeah, like, dude, like, chill with that Erykah Badu shit, nigga.
Yeah. Still have whiskers like a rat, nigga.
I know. Compared to beans, you know the rest.
But no, this ain't the Jay-Z. No, we can save that for the record, because but yeah, no, Jay needs to call. I mean, Jay's, that whole thing with niggas that actually want to talk to Jay rather take the money. Y'all niggas is stupid, and Jay says you're stupid.
The spin-offs have actually been better than that shit. Like the shit niggas talking about, dinner with Boosie or 5 racks or something. Like, at least niggas just have it realistic. Like, there ain't nobody in the world. You'd have to start bringing niggas back to life for me to start even considering taking a dinner with somebody,
right? Over
$500K. Like, you know what? Dinner with Jesus Christ and Tupac, nigga.
Yeah.
Or a Starbucks gift card. Like, like really, nigga? Like,
yeah. Yeah, but motherfuckers are stupid out here, yo. But I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's fly? Conscious Pod, the West Coast Avenger, #1 contender. Let's fly. Ring It Radio. That's where we're going. Let's get it.
Sir, Conscious Pod stays elevating above the clouds. You dig, man? So yeah, man, we had a couple of fights this past weekend, and one that we gotta definitely give some vitriol to, because we don't know what the fuck was all this shit is about. Of course, we're talking about Jack Catterall and Jorge Linares. Well, first of all, I was already, before that, I mean, number one, the card itself was not good. It was the typical, Eddie has lost his touch on the UK side in terms of building an actual undercard, at least, for his...
Yeah, I dread his cards now.
Yeah, the UK cards are fine, but the Mexico cards, which we'll get into a little bit later, those are still fire, because the motherfucker, for whatever reason, can find the hardest fucking...
Nah, we not gonna give him credit for that. We gonna give credit to the Mexicans who busting their ass, throwing hands on them cards. Like, I feel like anybody could go to Mexico and make a good card. Like, he ain't gonna get props for that shit.
I mean, it's his only consistent card series now, nigga.
I mean, but hold on, he's a promoter. We giving this nigga credit for something he's supposed to be average at least.
I mean, you right.
Damn, is this nigga okay? Like, nigga, like, I think he about to choke on sunflower seeds.
I mean, with him, because with the Mexican cards, I mean, I don't remember any mid one. So I mean, he has a touch with those. That's what I'm saying. I give him props for that one. Whereas
that's because it's Mexico. Like, can he do that shit in another country? He ain't doing it in his own. Like, Mexico is like it's like, come on, Mexico is like a fucking boxing haven. Like any nigga, like any nigga should be. Yeah, exactly. It's like a cheat code. Like you literally just said, well, I'm sure he could be Contra with the game genie. Like, yeah, duh. Like, the fuck? Like, we giving him props for putting on an entertaining card in Mexico. Like, that hasn't been done before. Like, fuck this nigga, man. No. Step up them goddamn boring ass UK. Nah, I'm just pissed off. Everybody getting it tonight. Step up them fucking boring ass UK cards, nigga.
Yeah.
Got me planning my whole afternoon around your shit.
Yeah, and then we all, like I said, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, obviously we knew what the undercover was gonna be like, but we at least would thought, okay, you know, Catterall, who we did put respect on, you know, we do think. I mean, obviously, you know, he was known for getting robbed against Josh Taylor, and we all thought he won that damn fight, you know, anything like that, and we all sympathized. And then, you know, the fight he had after that, dude performed like, you know, like he was still hungry.
No more respect on this motherfucker's name. Fuck Jack Cataracts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we put mad respect on his name, and then he gives us a goddamn non-performance. Like, yeah, you could say he won 117, 111, all that, but at the end of the day, he had a 2023 version of Linares. And never really tried to hurt him or get him out of it.
He hit him once, and that was kind of by accident.
He did it twice.
He hurt him twice.
He hurt him twice, yeah.
Twice, yeah.
Just twice, but I mean, he didn't drop him. He didn't.
That's what I'm saying. It was accident hurts. Like he was like, oh shit, we boxing. Oh, like I nicked you there. Like,
yeah,
man,
it's
this motherfucker.
That's why I'm speaking. Like Linares is 38 years old. He's lost his last 3 fights. Like this was supposed to be the showcase fight, so we can take you. So okay, you ready? Okay, let's go after Taylor or some shit like that. Instead, because you respected this motherfucker so much, you stayed in first gear. And even in fucking the rounds that even after he hurt Linares at the end of these rounds, he didn't jump on dude in the next fucking round, which was baffling. Like that one knockdown, and he has the power to knock Linares down. It doesn't take much to knock Linares down. He's been down plenty of times.
How the hell you gave a 38-year-old blown up featherweight coming to 140 way too small, and you gave him way too much respect? You would have thought he was in the ring with Regis Prograis with the respect that he was giving it.
I'm saying, like, you know, it's just,
I don't want to see him, and I don't want to see Catterall in another fight that matters anymore. Fuck it, I'm sorry. Like,
I'm kind of good. Like, yo, man, like boxing. I feel myself watching less and less boxing each year because of shit like this. Like, yeah, it's been a great year of boxing, but when you have your showcase fight, nigga, showcase. You didn't show me anything. You just made a case for me not watching you. Bars.
Yeah, facts. So, and it's worse because the dude is clearly talented, but just that he showed Linares way too much. The 38-year-old Linares too much respect, and he didn't take himself out of first gear. Like, yeah, like I mean, sweet sciencing is cool, whatever. You want to do it with Josh Taylor, fine, we respect that. But not with a 38-year-old Linares.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
It's like he was more aggressive with Josh Taylor and the other guy he fought than Linares. It's like is Linares your hero? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I mean, they were kind of chummy before all that shit, my nigga. Like they were like
too fucking chummy, bro. Like calling this man a legend. Like, legend of what? Like, who this nigga beat to become a legend?
And I know we had our disagreements, but I don't think Jorge Linares is a Hall of Famer in any sense of the word. Like,
I don't think so either. Shit, who said he was a Hall of Famer?
Nigga, there's some. I mean, DAZN.
Oh yeah. The dumbass niggas on Twitter. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Twitter and DAZN was really pushing that angle on this nigga.
Get the
and I'm like,
fuck
okay,
out of here. Shout out to this nigga King P with that damn poll topic today, just to
because I was
put
like,
in perspective.
This motherfucker doesn't even have a better career than Sean Porter. But 3 divisions, but 4 times.
Fuck out of here. Gotta see that shit because it's funny because I was at the park training somebody and I seen the text. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, this nigga spitting. Like, yeah, motherfucker really got to do this poll. Cause like I get the 3 weight classes, but if you don't have not one decent name, and see, I mean, 4 people come in there and be like, hey yo, don't you be saying that shit about Crawford? The difference is what Crawford is, and I'm talking about pre-Spence. With Crawford, he's fought at least some strong B-level names and beat them. it was always the elite guys we worried about with Crawford. But at least he got some strong B level guys out there. You know, the Gamboas, the Postals, the damn Ricky Burns, them niggas, the Beltrans, like them niggas. Like, okay. But Linares don't have no win on those levels.
Dude got blasted out, paused by Antonio DeMarco, the same DeMarco that Broner put a whipping on. And yet some people would say, oh, well, Linares has a better career than Broner. Yeah, okay.
I mean, DeMarco is a respectable loss. You know,
DeMarco is a respectable loss, but like DeMarco beat the shit out of him, got him out of there, like packed him up quickly. Whereas you saw
getting his ass kicked the whole fucking night.
It wasn't like it was one side. Like Linares was putting his foot in DeMarco's ass, but that's
a loss. That's a hard loss to accept. Like you're not like the beating he put on DeMarco. If he would have won that fight, people would have said like he kind of ruined this prospect contender or whatever.
Right.
If he would have won that fight, but the fact that dude came back and like niggas ain't supposed to come back from those type of like shellackings, bro. Like
absolutely
respectable loss or not, like it's how he lost. Like it would have been better if he would have just got dominated the whole fight.
Yeah, like and funny thing is too is like and that's the whole story of Linares. Like Linares has these weird losses. I still remember how much of an uproar it was when dude lost his 0 in Japan against Juan Carlos Salgado. Like that was a horrible loss. Like I don't know what Linares might have been smoking rocks nuts that day. And then on the and I remember because I bought this pay-per-view on Canelo and Canelo and why am I forgetting the fucking name?
I mean, dude got knocked out in like what was it, a round or two by Sergio Thompson?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, exactly. I remember I watched that whole card, nigga.
All y'all keep naming is the niggas who knocked him out. Like, who the fuck is he beating?
That's my point. That's my point. And people
don't bring up no damn cars and shit.
And people will try to say there's a reason why I did this poll because the pause. Because people will try to act like Sean Porter ain't shit, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? He lost his biggest fights. He's a good loser, yada yada. Even though he's a two-time champion, and his win against Danny is better than any Linares win. And
nigga, his win against Paulie Malignaggi is better than any Linares win.
He's got Devin Alexander and Danny Garcia wins are better than any Linares. Come on, let's put things in perspective. To me, Linares has always been, and I'm not trying to disrespect the guy, but there's always been fighters that I've looked at where they are, I like to say, smoke and mirrors. Like, they look good, they have all that talent, but then all this talent, but then when you
practice game.
Yeah, when you look at
aesthetically, Linares looks like offensively a great boxer aesthetically. Not saying I'm just saying he has a pretty style palms. Like, you know.
Yeah, no, Linares can box. He has a talent, but like I said, the dude, because he's lost to people he's not supposed to lose to one too many times like this. And then his wins are, like I said, they're on a lower B level, C plus level in terms of
nigga, name one B level guy Linares beat.
I mean, we had this conversation before, my nigga. Oscar Larios.
No. I mean, because I can't remember.
Oscar Larios is one of them, bro. Like, I mean,
oh fuck. Okay, I forgot. Old ass Oscar Larios.
Unless you want to say Luke Campbell, and I don't even think he won that fight. So
Luke Campbell. I mean, I thought he won, but it's one of those. It's not a robbery, but I could see. It's like Haney Loma. Like either dude could have won that fight, and if that's your fucking shining moment, like, cause Loma beat the shit out of damn Luke Campbell, but Luke Campbell still had gave him a hard fight, but.
Because I think Linares' really best wins came much earlier in his career, like definitely pre DeMarco. You know, like his better wins, like the ones like the ones you're supposed to win when you're coming up in the game.
Like Rocky Juarez, the Juarez fight.
I don't think he ever fought Rocky Juarez.
That's what I'm saying. You had me. I'm like, nigga, like Rocky Juarez is somebody whose career I didn't see like.
I know. Like I know he's
NBC. Like.
No, he fought Rocky Juarez. I swear to God, he fought him.
Hey man, somebody fucking box wreck that shit.
Back in 2010. I'm literally googling it right now. I'm on Box Rec right now.
No, I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Oh
Yeah.
wow, fuck.
I must have.
Well, Horace is kind of
fuck out of that fight.
watch, but still, I guess.
Yeah, I must have forgotten the fuck out of that fight.
I forgot about that fight. But I'm saying, like, and Rocky Juarez is that dude. Shout out to Rocky Juarez, but like, let's kind of be. He said, "Hold on, hold on, wait, my bad, yo." Checking in with the chat. What up, Dice? What it do first? Android, what it do? Cause Linares is one of those guys that looks super sharp on the mitts and sport. Yeah, I mean, King P alluded to that because he said that smoke and mirrors. What up, Dice? Linares equals lightweight Chisora. and you know what? I don't even know about that because I feel like Chisora might have.
Chisora is sturdier than Linares.
Yo, I might have to make some time to watch the Juarez Linares fight. I'm thinking to myself,
nigga, yo, me too, yo.
Because I'm trying to think where did I mean, because it happened on Diaz Juan Manuel Marquez card, the first fight. It was on that.
Motherfucker, how did I not see that? Like, that fight was amazing.
I don't remember that had Danny Jacobs and Pirog and all that shit. I'm trying to think. I don't remember that fight. Dude,
you know what it was? Linares just had one of those busy type performances, and Rocky Juarez followed him around trying to throw that left hook. And so when we saw it the one time, our mind was already like categorized it to like, okay, this is the typical Rocky Juarez loss, and we forgot about it.
And Dice, I'm not going to give Linares the Chisora comparison because I've already said that Hank Lundy is our American Chisora.
Facts.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but
I feel like you gotta you gotta name to compare him to Chisora. You gotta name somebody who's like a fan favorite because them motherfuckers love Chisora over there.
Hell yeah!
But damn, Linares. Okay, Oscar Larios and Rocky Juarez. Okay, those are two B names, B level fighters.
I mean, I guess you could say Corolla, but Corolla's kind of like a C.
Corolla's C, bro. It's C level.
Corolla, Toyota Corolla, seriously? That's a C minus. What are you talking about?
I'm looking back. How about Gesta? You beat Gesta.
Yeah,
C5.
Did. Yeah. Gesta's like B level.
I mean, you don't have anything close to an A.
But yeah, the thing was this: his A level
and all his B levels are like borderline.
Yeah, and that's what Linares is. Unfortunately, in terms of his career, like I mean, he does. Like I mean, honestly, I mean, he was close to beating Lomachenko, which would have been his elite win.
He dropped. He dropped Lomachenko.
Close to beating a lot of niggas.
He did drop Lomachenko and hurt Haney. That's kind of his claim to fame in the past 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And if Pate goes so hard with the Oscar Larios, I completely forgot about this nigga.
Well, no reason why, because I told you before, Doug. I've mentioned that fight before because he gave the nigga a brain bleed. So that's the whole thing.
No, I remember that fight more than the Juarez fight. That's the crazy part.
That one. I'm gonna have to run that back because I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that one.
Dude, because it was a typical performance from both guys. You know, there's certain boxers where you don't have to see every single one of their fights to know how it happened. Especially if it's matched up with a guy that you kind of know how he fights. And I'm telling you, that stuff, I could remember more from Rocky Juarez and Chris John than motherfucking Linares and damn Juarez. Like, that shit literally came and went, and you had Jacob Proger. You had so many better fights that night. Like, we literally just said, yo, fuck this fight, nigga. Like,
yeah, no, that's probably why. Honestly, why it might have been.
Yeah, it was a fuck this fight, bro. Like, seriously, like it sounds good on paper, but it probably was good for like maybe 4 or 5 rounds. And do you realize, yeah, Rocky Juarez ain't throwing enough punches, and Larios, you know, ain't gonna really put the hurting on dude, but he'll put hands on him, but he ain't gonna put the hurting. So. Yeah. It is what it is. And Rocky Juarez is tough anyway. So
yeah, no, Rocky Juarez is a tough motherfucker. And you know, one of the worst cases of someone not being a world champion when he clearly should have been on 2 occasions.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie, the Barrera fight, that shit kind of broke my heart, yo. Like, I'm trying to think.
And the Chris John fight broke. I was like, what? Because I hated Chris John more than anything at that time. Like, there was no. I don't say how niggas all judges scored that shit a draw. Like, nah, nigga, like get the fuck out of here.
Like that was crazy. Like Rocky Warriors is one of those dudes I was just hoping so bad he win a fucking title. Like, oh god,
yeah, because he deserved that shit. Like, I mean, bro,
yes.
had too much. Like,
Yo,
dude, yeah, I don't.
You remember that fight he had on NBC where I think he was fighting some guy who was like a manager of a pizza place or whatever. He had his own business. Antonio something and he was losing. It was a close fight, but at the end,
Antonio Diaz. That was, I put that as my that must be Antonio Diaz. I put that as one of the knockouts on the IG like a while ago. You're talking.
Oh,
about
okay,
that.
yeah, Antonio Diaz. Yes.
Yeah. That
That
was a brutal fucking knockout too.
Brutal fucking knockout. That nigga nose was done. That shit turned into goddamn like Mr. Potato Nose. Like that shit.
If I think just an example, like I said, we were like for fighters like that where Linares we're like, you know, like he's a 3-division champion, but we, you know, he has these wins. Whereas a fucking Rocky Juarez, we can remember shit like that. Like, you know, it's
yeah. I hate to say it, but damn, it almost shows that it ain't always about the belts and the weight climbing.
Yeah, and like I mean, I can't shit on Linares. Like, Linares, he survived. Like, you know, like you couldn't tell him to fucking lay down from Catterall. That's what just made it disappointing, you know. But it's just like Catterall was calling out, you know, Taylor calling him a shit house and all this shit like this. But it's like, where's the interest now? Who's the fuck's gonna want to? I mean, I don't even blame if Taylor's side. He's like, yeah, fuck this fight. I wouldn't blame him. Like, you know,
I wouldn't blame him because there's like no buzz, and it's like I'm thinking Catterall is gonna just, and you know what, Catterall kind of got tagged a little bit too much on occasion sometimes.
He did.
Like I wasn't really feeling that. I'm like, dude, like you letting this old nigga stick around, like jump on him and get rid of this dude already. Like what the fuck? Like you, like Pilot said, you hurt him by accident and shit. This ain't a damn accident fight, motherfucker. Y'all signed it. Y'all here. Like
he was trying to counter and find this, and it wasn't happening. Like he never pressed the issue, like you said, LB. He never went past the first gear. Like he should have.
Yeah, like
on the gas.
Like initiate counters. Don't just wait for a complete counter. Like god damn, that shit frustrating.
You got an old super feather and you can't even get the guy out. I don't know. That was such a whack performance, man. Like, I don't want to see it.
It wasn't like a Regendow boring ass performance, but knowing the
Close enough,
yeah, and knowing that the guy you're facing, a guy who's a blown up super featherweight who's been knocked out plenty of times. It almost is worse than a Regendow performance because I'm sure Regendow would have damn like chin checked the chinny ass nigga in 12 rounds.
This was mid-tastic.
Mid-tastic.
I don't want to see Catterall versus Hitchens. I don't, you know, and I'm sure that's something we're gonna see, but I don't need to see that shit. I don't need to see that.
Yeah, I'm kind of good right now. Like that shit.
Well, I mean, I mean, I'll take that for.
It's a realistic fight. That's probably gonna happen.
Bitches will send him back to Euromania.
Yeah.
Whack Midderall. Like nigga, I'm good on that.
Yeah, like I mean, I know Linares also announced his retirement today, and hopefully he does stay retired. Because, like I said, man, 4 straight losses in a row. You're 38. If you say you don't need to fight anymore, don't fight, bro. Like, you know, you just be satisfied with your accolades. You're a 3-division champion. You don't need to fight anymore. Like, you don't want to become like a stepping stone, getting Eddie stepping stone paydays and shit. Like, nah.
Yeah, you got lucky. You faced Catterall, who didn't seem to really want to take vengeance for the UK. Like,
yeah, but I think they liked each other too much. That was the problem. Too much respect before the fight, and then in the fight. So it was just like, yeah, Linares needed to. Yeah, it took the spice out of the fight, especially, you know, on Catterall's side, who had all the advantages in the world. But
Spice, niggas fought like the Spice Girls. Fuck out of here. Like, god damn, I don't know, that shit just irked me because it's like, you know how sometimes you just want a good little Saturday afternoon fight, and it's like, I feel like we didn't get one. I'm just like,
sure the fuck did not. Like, you know,
like, if I could walk down this, if I could go to the park and niggas would throw up more hands than these niggas, like for free, like the fuck,
right?
Oh, hold on, Android. I see. No joke. Linares might have single-handedly lowered the boxing IQ of a generation of teak fuckers, where Linares stayed and trained for years. I bet Chinaras didn't even retire. I don't need to see kitty cat again. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, Linares, I'm like, I ain't even trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just good, yo. Like,
Yeah, it was just a fight we expected. A whole lot of even put money on this shit because it looked like a very short thing. And like I said, if Catterall had actually been, it was constantly like I put his foot on the gas and was like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna knock you out, and Linares survived. Then okay, that just happened. That means Linares was focused that day, not getting getting his ass beat, and Catterall was just couldn't get him out of there no matter what he did. So I wouldn't even mind that, but it just it left a real bad taste in my mouth. And I know LB, disgusted, and I know everyone else was disgusted. I know Twitter was highly disgusted, my nigga. So it's like
I couldn't even really go through Twitter after the fight. Like I just had to just just turn the TV
and
on.
even the Brit fans couldn't even prop it up. I didn't see no Brit fans always. Usually the same ones always.
No, they knew it was. They knew it was. I mean, British fans are passionate. They knew what they saw was not it.
Trash.
I mean, I kept seeing, obviously, as we all saw, Josh Taylor just keep on laughing, tweeting, just throwing shots the whole
yeah,
show.
and that's probably the most exciting thing. Just Josh Taylor talking shit about what he saw, yeah.
And Josh Taylor can't talk too much. Like he could, he could talk maybe one or two tweets, but nigga, chill. Like you lost it in foreign fuck. Like.
Fast.
And lost big. You got your ass whooped, and then you got your ass whooped in the next fight. So it's like,
absolutely.
Maybe not. I take that, but maybe you shouldn't be tweeting at all, nigga.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
He lost that fight bad. I don't know how he was talking that shit.
He got dropped hard too. Like I'm thinking, damn, Catterall could land one of those on Linares and walk away like he better be, but no. Let me just. Like, bitch, you don't throw some real punches?
Right?
Linares. I like that, yo. Shout outs to Chris Brand. Like, this nigga said Linares. Nah, he was Linares that night because that chin was there. Like, it held up to the accident hurts.
Yeah, right. I mean, usually he would have gotten cut by those punches either, too. He didn't get cut either,
That's what I'm saying, dude. This is the most gentle fucking retirement fight of all time.
Yeah.
Like if you was to ask a boxer, if you can't win the fight, but it's your last fight and you lose, what's the type of fight you wanted to mimic? I'm like Catterall Linares. Nigga didn't get hurt.
Way better fighters that had more brutal endings of their careers, Yeah, you
got niggas getting geese howarded out the ring and shit. You got motherfuckers getting stomped out with gloves on, niggas just yip man punched into the corner,
yeah, exactly,
all types of shit. And this fucking patty cake with gloves, oh man, you know what? Because we done it because I feel like we'll just shit on this all day.
Yeah, I know. But